It's a pleasure for me to present the result of this research that was made thanks to the collaboration of the Scientific Committee of Italian Continence Foundation with the Economic Department of the University of Rome III. In Italy, we have at least 5.1 million of incontinence people, and 3.3 of them are women. And this represents undoubtedly a huge number. But in Italy, especially in Italy, but I see that even in other countries of the world, it's very difficult to make research on the cost of incontinence, as protocols are different. There are many confusing elements, and so the results are not clear. Our method of research is based on an event tree analysis. This means that for every step in the diagnostic and therapeutic pathway of urinary incontinence, we have analyzed the probability that the patient has to go on a course or on another. I will explain it in the following slides. We have considered, obviously, a lot of elements. The prevalence and the incidence of urinary incontinence in each age. We have derived data from EPIC study. Data were adjusted for the situation of Italy in 2015. Global prevalence is 13.1, the age between 18 and 85. And you see the difference prevalence in the different age. We have subdivided incontinence, as you know, in its types: stationary incontinence, huge urinary incontinence, and mixed urinary incontinence. And for each type, we have analyzed the possibility of diagnostic and therapeutic route, subdivided for each age. We have analyzed the cost of examination, therapies, and especially on diapers consumption and diapers disposal that represent a very, very high expense. In this slide, you can see the cost divided between the cost borne by National Health Service in green, the cost borne with partial reimbursement between National Health Service and private, and in the red, the cost borne by privates. You can see, for example, physiotherapy is half and half, surgery is supported by National Health Service. We have planned this diagnostic pathways to visit a general practitioner supported by National Health Service, to specialist visit, urodynamic assessment, surgery, and physiotherapy. We have dotted that can be supported 50% and 50%. This is the event tree analysis. I see that it's not so easy to understand all the steps, but only to show you as it was constructed. In this slide, we can analyze for an example of this event tree analysis, an example made for a woman of 60 years affected by stress urinary incontinence with urethral hypermobility. You know that only less than 50% of urinary incontinent women are known to their general practitioner as incontinent. Some of them go to the specialistic visit, some use only diapers, and so on. there is a good adherence to therapy in 50%. Okay. This has the cost for diapers and for the disposal of the same diapers. You can see that considering 3.3 million of incontinent females, the total weight of mixed waste ranges between these two very huge numbers. This is the cost. Total cost in Italy may range between 3.1 and 4.6 billion as a total. Conclusion, I go to the rapid conclusion. We see that the event-based model, event-based model is a very powerful tool to understand and to investigate the cost of incontinence. Obviously, results must be addressed not only to the scientific community, but also to specialists and to public, especially to public policy makers. Urinary incontinence represents a very big problem. It's, again, a hidden problem, and we hope that working with you all, we can afford this problem with good results. Thank you very much.
So, now open for questions.
I have a question. Where are the nursing costs in there? Where do you put nursing costs in that cost? Categories. Nursing costs for incontinence.
Yes, but this is not definitive results. The work is in progress, and this book, for example, for male incontinence, that we will be done within a few months.
So another point, looking at your decision tree, then, is that your percentage cure and percentage of product use probably need a bit of looking at in the light of a recent systematic review on cure rates. Yours are much more optimistic than is reported.
Yes, for every step we have analyzed the cure rates. For example, middle urethral slings in hypermobility deserve about 85% of cure.
Which clearly is pie in the sky. Right, good. Any questions? The idea of the ICS is scientific debate. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you to you.